Yo, what's going on? It's your boy King J. Today we're going to talk about Baiken. It's been a lot of talk about Baiken not being good in Guilty Gear Strive, and I wanted to ask from one of the best, one of the legacy players of Guilty Gear, Kensou, just Kensou or ShinKensou, whatever you want to say his name is, that's him and he's legendary. So I thought, let me go and ask him about what is the uproar about Baiken. Because in the previous games, Baiken used to be very difficult to use, but she was pretty strong once you put in the time to be good with her. But in this game, it seems like everyone just thinks that she's utter useless. So we're going to get into it. But before that, this video is sponsored by Alienware and Nvidia. Let's check out the Nvidia Reflex on the Alienware 25-inch 360Hz monitor right now. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy King J, the one and only. Today's video is sponsored by Alienware and Nvidia. So Alienware sent me their brand new gaming monitor that is 25-inch. Comes with the best, the fastest refresh rate in the world currently, 360Hz. 1 millisecond GTG response time that every gamer can appreciate. It also comes with Nvidia G-Sync and Nvidia Reflex. Nvidia Reflex helps reduce system latency. So imagine you pressing a button on a pad or the mouse, sending that information to the PC. The PC then sends that information to the game. That is system latency, and Nvidia Reflex helps reduce that all. So I'm going to show you how to set it up. So all you have to do is right click on the desktop, then click Nvidia control panel. Make sure your refresh rate is at the highest, mine is 360. You then go to 3D settings and then make sure you turn low latency on. Then when you go into game, make sure that you press Nvidia Reflex on. Make sure to turn on Nvidia Reflex on every game it's featured on. Check out Alienware's 25-inch 360Hz monitor and Nvidia Reflex in the links in the description down below. We've got to introduce just Kensou, ShinKensou, to do this. Kensou, talk to them. Talk to me.
Where do I begin, Jay? Where do I begin? Okay, Baiken. Well, I'll just put it out here like this. A lot of people were anticipated, Baiken's, inclusion in the game. Very excited. She does look cool in the game, from the walking animation, everything is cool, right? But there are some problems with this character, and it didn't take too much to figure this out as far as I'm concerned. So, what are the issues with Baiken? Okay, my friend, it starts here, right? So, Baiken's neutral, in my honest opinion, is very, very difficult. And it is primarily because her mid-range is very, very tough to play around. So, for example, when you hit your far slash, far slash, heavy slash is not a combo.
Oh, it's not?
So, it is if you're at close range, but if you're at the tip ranges, it whiffs. And the issue with that also is she does have crouching heavy slash. However, it doesn't combo unless you're crouching. So now crouch and don't block.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
So you can just take the hit. But you know what the best part is? Do you have a button set to backdash?
No.
It's okay. So you can actually just get hit and just mash backdash. From tip range. So like right here. Boy.
Her backdash don't seem that good though.
Nah, her backdash is not the best.
Yeah, I could have done anything.
Here, you do it then. Do this into this. So far slash into crouching heavy slash.
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's certain characters. So maybe just on herself. But there are certain characters who have quicker backdashes that doesn't work. But in general, it's really good for her only if the opponent is crouching. So if you're not crouching, this isn't a real combo. Even with the same thing with her crouching slash, so crouching heavy slash, it is also not a real combo unless you are crouching. So you have to crouch for that to work.
That is crazy.
In addition, here, let's see here. If you can, are you familiar with the special moves?
Not Baiken's, no.
Okay, no problem. So here's what you're gonna do. You can legitimately, I'll do like a 2-hit string. So I'll do 1, 2, and I'll do Tatami Mat.
Yeah.
Literally, after you block the second hit, just start mashing backdash.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I'm probably against the wall. Yeah. Oh, I couldn't even run. I can't even backdash. It's probably because the rollback frames is mad high.
Yeah, it's probably the rollback frames. Yeah. Or you can do it to me. So just like slash and then quarter circle forward kick.
Oh my. So you're left wide open, basically.
Oh, it gets better though, my friend. Do it again. One time.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's right. Hold on. It's a little bit tricky for her. I need the right spacing.
Oh. See, you just had to show the combo just to let them know that you know what you're talking about. Because they might have just thought, oh yeah, you're just complaining about Baiken, but you actually know that is crazy.
She can get, like, a lot of characters can use blue RC to punish her. All it takes is a little bit of FD to push her back. This character has a lot of pushback issues. So even if you like faultless defense, like a lot of her pressure, it just, so like crouch guard and faultless defense, like a lot of her stuff just misses. So that's typical pressure for her, right? But then,
oh my gosh, that is so bad.
So when you have other characters in the mix that have better backdashes, they have ways to get around this stuff. In addition, there's something I kind of want to show you. In fact, can we go back really quick and you pick Potemkin and I'll pick Baiken?
Okay, cool. Yes, so far she looks hella bad still. Gee.
Oh no. When you pick Potemkin, you're gonna see this and you're gonna be like, okay, that's crazy.
So what do you think? What do you think happened then? Do you think they just tried to make her simple and it just messed up the way how the character is?
Oh, absolutely. I think that they oversimplified her. Now, I don't mind the current kit per se, but she lacks her command run, and her command run gave her super armor, and she doesn't have, and they would lose to lows. Then that was okay, but now she doesn't have that. You're just stuck with the anytime parry, which is fine. I mean, you can't do it while blocking, but it's active for frames 1 through 6, which is nice. But yeah. Now that thing I was showing you about the mid range, we can do it now as Potemkin.
Okay. So what do you want me to backdash?
Yeah. It's the second you block, just backdash. See,
oh
you even got hit.
My.
Again.
Wait. So I was laughing. This is super bad.
So basically, if you're standing, it doesn't matter, because it's kind of like it's almost like dealing with the mission move, but not nearly as scary.
Like, do that again. I want to see if I could do a Mega Fisto. No, I can't. That is crazy. Yeah, that's really bad. Damn.
So there's that. This also works against the chain, the H chain. Even though H chain is like 18 frames, if you start to faultless, like none of this stuff matters. So if I go like, yeah, that's cool, but not very good. Now, let me talk about some other things really quickly in the interest of our time. So in the footsies, her chain against characters like Potemkin's heavy slash is actually really strong against her. So this looks really strong, right? If we're playing footsies out here, you can actually throw that out first, and I cannot whiff punish that. See?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So it's like in the footsies, she has to be in a sweet spot. So in that sweet spot to challenge it is where she can get hit, and Potemkin can walk in and out that range. Yeah, see? Like the hitbox for the chain is really like thin. So
it doesn't really draw you in as well either. Yeah,
like, see,
look.
I actually whiff punish you there, but holy poop. Like prior to that, like she has to play at that range. Now, here's one of the things that kind of is bad about her counter, right? So hit standing heavy slash. See, whenever she parries in the mid screen, all she does is just repel you. But if she gets counter hit, like she can lose the entire game. So with Potemkin, do standing heavy slash and then buff her slide head.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Here we go.
Yeah. now you're in. But if I'm right, all I do is keep you at neutral. But if I'm right, all you do is return to neutral.
That
so yeah,
doesn't make
it's
sense.
It's not very, very strong. Now, here's one of the other things. Do Mega Fist. Return to neutral.
What?
It has to be up close. The Mega Fist has to hit in a specific sweet spot for her to catch it.
Nah,
Otherwise,
that's
if it's
that's terrible. That's terrible. You don't even need to tell me anymore. That's terrible.
Now
What?
this happens against her and Faust too, and with Faust, it's an inescapable situation for her. So there are places where you can put in the Mega Fist to try to catch her if you think that they're trying to parry in neutral. But look, you actually get to move before she does. On like I don't know. I really don't know what they were going for with this.
Oh, I do get to move. Oh, whoa. I do get to move before you.
See?
What?
I mean, you see my inputs. I'm actually holding up. You're already walking at me again.
Nah, let's try it one more time. I can't believe that.
So Potemkin, Axel, and Faust all have aerial moves that require her to be in the sweet spot. So Faust can play sweet spot dive kick against her and aim the dive kicks lower towards her feet. So she has to forward punch to try to stop it. But the problem with it is, even if you do, like, if you're right, you know, you will catch the thing. But if you're wrong, you get counter hit, etc., etc. So it's like her counter risk reward isn't that great either. But the one part that is good is that it's static damage. So it's kind of like a super, right? Where when you hit with the super, you can't burst it. It's guaranteed unburstable damage. Now that part is good for her. That's probably one of the saving graces of the character, is like on a successful parry, when you RC and she drifts backwards, you can't burst.
Yeah. So, all right, cool. Wrapping up the video, what do you think you would do to change her? Because this is like, obviously we gave the negative side or the criticism outside to say, but there has to be a solution to the problem. So what would you say is the solution to this problem? Like, what would you do?
I would probably give her command dash. Let her have that back so she can combat some of the things in neutral. I would probably give her another reward from the repel parry, maybe to where you can press a button where she can dash in, so if she gets this on the mid range and she's successful, you can press another button and she'll run in, but it's a set distance, so she can take advantage of the plus frame, so she gets to move before you and maybe be like +3 or +4, so I think that would be good. Give her a super off of her parry as well. And I think like just that in itself would be like maybe enough. I'll maybe make her air mat a bit faster. This is not as strong as it used to be. It's actually air mat slower. This is 15, this is 20. And Baiken actually lands before the mat goes active, which is kind of bad in some cases. It's good for the Oki, but not as strong, I feel. But yeah, I would give her, like I said, I'll give her counter super, like when she gets successful repel parry, let her get her dash super from Exert. And like I said, I think it's just those few things, and I think that's kind of sort of it. Her mid-range wouldn't struggle nearly as bad if she had those options, I feel. Just personally.
All right, cool. Well, you lot all heard it here, man. I know a lot of people was talking about it, but I felt like to get a legacy player that actually plays the game and knows what they're talking about to get in on this and kind of just figure out why this character has been like a lackluster for the Guilty Gear fans and players. So yeah, hope you lot enjoy this. Remember to subscribe. Go check out Kensou as well. Obviously he makes content, so go check him out. I'll put links in the description below. And yeah, hope you lot enjoy this. Take it easy, everyone. Peace.
Simmer down, simmer now. Couple kicks to your boat, I'm a winner now. Like Eddie with the feet, I'm a killer now. Simmer down, simmer now.